Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis. An entertaining fight, little dull in moments, but Nate Diaz showed new levels of his game, throwing knees from different angles that had Anthony Pettis spinning like a top, wondering what's happening. You know, he was catching Anthony Pettis, spinning around with knees that I didn't see coming, and Anthony didn't see coming. It was an entertaining fight. Nate Diaz showed a different level of his game. He won by unanimous decision. Both of them great on the ground. Anthony Pettis, what can I say about him? Anthony Pettis is a former champ. Um, just doesn't have the conditioning, and he couldn't knock out Nate Diaz, and he didn't have the condition to outpace Nate Diaz. And my friend I went with said Nate Diaz looks like he's out of shape, but I said, listen, Nate Diaz is a triathlete. He's got gas for days, and she saw that, and Nate Diaz is a guy that's going to be in there. You got to take him out of there. You got to. That Nate Diaz would have beat Conor McGregor if you ask me, to be honest with you. But Nate won. Shouts out to him. And he called out Jorge. And that's a great fight. And I give Jorge a power advantage. He's shown he can knock out Darren Till. And do I see Nate Diaz knocking out a Darren Till? No. Do I see Nate Diaz knocking out Jorge? No. Do I see him maybe outpointing him? Possibly. But Jorge is a game-bred opponent. You know what I'm saying? And I like his name. And so he's ready to go. And Nate Diaz is, hats off to you. You won. Salute. And Nate Diaz is ready. He's ready for Jorge. And if he wins that, do I see him going for a title shot? No, I don't see him going for a title shot. I think he will use that win as leverage to bring Conor back up to 170 for a third fight, personally. And I don't think he could have called out anybody hotter than Jorge, which is why he called him out. But do I think that they're going to fight? No. Why? Because Jorge's got his eyes locked in on Kamaru Usman, and also there's talks of him and Leon Edwards. So this keeps him relevant. This keeps Nate relevant. But do I think Nate's going to fight again? No, because Nate don't fight back to back. That's not his style at this point. And great fight. Great fight. That's all I can say. Nate wants Jorge. You guys want to see that fight? I want to see that fight, but Jorge will win, I believe. Nate just wants to keep his name. He called out the right guy, but who else you gonna call? Who's hotter than Jorge right now in terms of name, and performance? Because that fight I showed my friend the knockout. She was like, oh my goodness, the Jorge 2-second knockout was crazy, and crazy. So Nate wants some of that action. He gonna get it. So great fight. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Subscribe, comment. What are your thoughts? And Infinite Mindset signing out.